So in the studio today we have the Burgeo Academy's music teacher, Catherine Rogers.
Yes.
So I wanted Catherine to come in because she only spent a year here, and I would say that most of the parents and most of the kids knows you, but I mean some of the other residents probably didn't know you.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So how did you? Well, let's start with where did you grow up to, and how did you get into music?
Oh, sure. I grew up in Wabush, Labrador.
Yeah.
It's a town a little bigger than this, and if you pair it with Labrador City, I guess that you could compare it a little more to Stephenville size. So I was born and raised there alongside my sister, and my parents kind of put my sister and I in all kinds of activities. It was important that we learned to swim, that we were in something active, something creative. And so, you know, it turned out that my focus as I did the figure skating and the swimming and the music started to really gear a little more towards music. I realized I had a bit of a knack for it. I absolutely love to sing. I was in piano lessons through a program called Music for Young Children that I believe very strongly in. And that brought me into what's called the Royal Conservatory. And so after every year, you would take an exam. So I got all 9 levels of piano and 6 levels of voice before I graduated high school.
Okay.
What I actually ended up studying at MUN was more French horn, which is an orchestral brass instrument, and that kind of came out of the band program at school. So grade 6, I think, hit, and we were to choose an instrument, and I chose the French horn and really kind of rolled with it after already having knowledge in singing and piano. And so when it came time to go to MUN, the French horn was something that would allow me to play in all kinds of bands and orchestras and different ensembles and would keep me really busy and really interested. So, and actually it was far less competitive than, say, singing or piano, which a lot of people can do, kind of everybody goes for. So I went in for French horn, and I realized I was really passionate about it, and it brought me to through the degree.
So how long was you in school for that?
At MUN,
Yeah.
you do a 4-year Bachelor of Music, and then you add on about a year and a half of music education.
Okay.
So it ended up being just shy of 6 years of school.
Yes, boy.
Yeah.
So was Burgeo your first school that you taught at?
This is my first real job, we'll say.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
did a
yeah.
music internship through my program. I did
Yeah.
at a private school called Lake Crest Academy in St. John's. And then I applied to everything that was possibly open for me, and I got Burgeo as my first job.
Okay.
Yeah.
So overall now, how was your experience in Burgeo as your first job?
Oh, it was fantastic. It was, I keep saying this to everybody, I don't think I could have had kind of a nicer, I'll say easy, although I don't mean that it's been easy, but just a really a nice way to ease into the profession. We have small class sizes, awesome kids, a great parent community, you know, nothing too big and overwhelming for your first job. So I have to say it's been a very positive experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of Burgeo itself?
Oh, I love it. I struggled with getting out in the winter, trying to get across for doctor's appointments or what have you, and you kind of feel a little bit stranded in the winter. The road is tough, but growing up in Labrador, I'm no stranger to a rough road.
Yes.
Otherwise, I mean, it's been such a welcoming community, very picturesque, very beautiful. I've had lots of wonderful walks out on sandbanks and Aaron's Arm, and you know, you walk around town with a dog, and anybody you bump into, you can have a grand old talk with.
Yeah.
Anybody who's serving you at the store, it's just, you know, you're never lonely. You're never.
No.
Yeah.
And you can't really do that anywhere.
No, not at all. No, it's been a very, very, very welcoming place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think that your kids is going to miss you?
Oh, I think, you know, some of them have told me that they're definitely going to miss me, and I'm certainly going to miss them. I am disappointed that not only I have to leave, but that the music specialist position is actually no longer at this school.
Yes,
So, I mean, and that's a government decision. It's all about money and allocations. But, you know, I wouldn't feel so bad if another music teacher was going to come in and carry on the choir, the music festival, all of these activities. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So, so the children are very disappointed to be losing that option.
So there's absolutely going to be no music program whatsoever.
There will always be music.
Yes.
There has to be music education. That comes down from the board.
Yeah.
The thing is that now the classroom teachers will have that kind of added to their list of job
Okay, so they'd be multitasking with other things.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So it will be different. It won't be that there is a music teacher, but the children will still continue, hopefully, to experience as much music as they can.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Nice. So now, so you're leaving Burgeo Saturday.
Yeah.
So where's your next job going to be?
Right now, I own a position in Stephenville at
Okay.
Stephenville Primary,
Yeah.
which is wonderful because I'm not too far away. I can still kind of enjoy some skiing or some friendships that I've kind of made here.
Yeah.
I still have the right to see if I can't get something closer to St. John's. So
Okay.
fingers crossed, I might end up a little closer to what I consider home now.
Yes, that's
St.
right.
Philip's. But yeah, right now, Stephenville Primary is where I'm set to go.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So any other plans for like the future?
Oh, that's a big one. I'm getting married in 6 weeks.
Okay.
And my then husband is going to be applying to the RCMP.
Oh, there
So
you
if
go.
he's successful there, we could be anywhere at all in the country.
Yes, well, that's the thing. I mean, you'll be traveling around.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm very open right now to adventure. If I have my way, or if we end up staying in Newfoundland, rural Newfoundland is where my heart is, and bringing music education, quality music education to small communities who don't always get to experience sort of consistencies with that. My real passion, I would say, is in band, especially beginner band. And so I'd love to get a master's in instrumental conducting and
Sure.
start some community bands or some school band programs.
Mm.
But the future right now is kind of, there's no clear picture.
No,
But
that's
I'm
right.
just going with the flow and getting
Yeah.
some hours in and getting some experience and learning every day and
Yeah,
see where it all takes me.
perfect. So now, is there anything you would like to say to anyone that you haven't had a chance to, who are not going to be able to have a chance to say goodbye to or anything? Or
I think, I think I'll get a chance to see most everyone. But in general, I want to thank the community for being so welcoming of me. I'd like to thank the Help Committee for involving the choir in all of the different activities, the tree lightings, the No Stress Fest. It means a lot to the kids to be able to just get out and share their music with the public. My goodness, there's so many people to think of, I mean, just
Yeah.
anybody who has made me feel welcome, who has, stopped to say hello and ask how things are going. I just really appreciate the warm feeling that I'll have now when I look back and think of my time in Burgeo.
perfect.
Yeah.
So you would recommend Burgeo to anyone?
Of course, absolutely. Yeah, as much as it's a little cut off, it's been a really beautiful year. I must say, I'll always have very fond memories of Burgeo, and hopefully I'll be able to bring my family back here and check out the beaches. And
Yeah.
I don't think it's all over for me here yet. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's nice to hear.
yeah,
Right on.
it's a lovely town.
Well, I'd like to thank you very much for coming in and
Thanks for
sharing
having me.
your story and how you got here, and fortunately we're leaving.
Yeah, it's too bad.
So-
I'm excited for what comes next, but I am disappointed to be kind of closing this door for sure.
Yeah,
But thanks for having me.
no problem.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.